Have you ever watched American football and just thought, what on earth is going on? It looks like pure chaos, right? Just a bunch of guys crashing into each other, then stopping, then doing it all over again. Well, what if I told you that underneath all that chaos, there's a simple, really elegant game being played? Let's dive in. We're going to crack the code on this thing together.
Yeah, this is what everyone sees at first. It's a total sensory overload, a mess of helmets, pads, whistles, and a rulebook that feels like it's a million pages long. It's a fair first impression, for sure, but it's also kind of missing the entire point. The real game, the beautiful part, is hiding right there in plain sight.
And this is it. This is the master key to understanding everything. Forget the chaos for a second. I want you to start thinking about football as a really aggressive, high-speed game of chess. It's played on a huge green board, and every single play is just one calculated move in a relentless, turn-based fight for every last inch of ground.
Okay, so to get a handle on the strategy, we gotta first understand the battlefield itself and what the main goal even is. What are these two armies actually fighting for out there?
Honestly, at its heart, it's this simple. One team has the ball, their only job, their entire purpose is to get that ball across the other team's goal line, into that painted area at the end of the field. That's called the end zone. That's the whole point. Every block, every run, every throw, it's all about getting into that end zone.
So, how do you track your progress on the way to that end zone? With this. See, the field isn't just a patch of grass. The best way to look at it, the real image here, is a giant 100-yard ruler. Those white lines aren't just for decoration. They measure everything. Every single yard the team with the ball gains is a small victory, one more step towards the goal.
All right, so you've got the goal, and you've got the battlefield. Now you need the two sides of the conflict. The entire game, all the action, it all boils down to this fundamental clash between two very specialized groups, the offense and the defense. And what's great is how crystal clear their jobs are. Let's think about this in high contrast colors, okay? You've got the offense, let's call them electric blue. They have the ball. Their only mission, move forward and score. Then you have the defense. Let's make them a fiery red. They have one simple, brutal job. Stop the offense, stop them cold, and get that ball back. It is a constant, powerful tug of war.
Now, you don't need to know all 11 players, but if you're starting out, just watch these three on offense. The quarterback, or QB, he's the leader, the general. The play starts with the ball in his hands. He'll either hand it off to the running back for a ground attack, or he'll throw it downfield to a wide receiver, who's the specialist at catching the ball on the run.
Okay, we've got the goal, the field, and the players. But what about all that stopping and starting? Why does the game feel so choppy? Well, this next part, this is the secret key. This one rule unlocks the entire rhythm of the game. If you get this, you get American football.
The secret word is down. That's all it is. A down is just one chance, one attempt, one play for the offense to try and move the ball. The second the guy with the ball gets tackled or a pass hits the ground, that chance is over. The down is used up.
And this is the cycle that drives everything. It's the heartbeat of the game. The offense gets 4 chances, 4 downs. In those 4 downs, their mission is to gain 10 yards. If they do it, let's say they gain 12 yards on their first try. Boom, the counter resets. They get a brand new set of 4 downs to go another 10 yards. But if after 4 tries they haven't made it 10 yards, their turn is over. They have to give the ball to the other team.
So this number, 10 yards, this is the magic number. It controls every single decision the coaches and players make. It's the target that turns that chaos on the field into a series of small, manageable little battles. The whole game is just a fight to conquer one 10-yard chunk of grass at a time.
So let's get to the good part, the payoff. You fight for 10 yards, then you reset and fight for another 10, and so on. But how does all that work actually turn into points on the scoreboard?
There are a few different ways, but these are really the big 3 you need to know. A touchdown is the grand prize. That's when you finally get the ball into the end zone. It's worth a whopping 6 points. Now, if you get close but you can't quite get it in, you can try for a field goal, which is kicking the ball through those big yellow uprights for 3 points. And then there's the safety, which is more rare. It's 2 points awarded to the defense if they tackle an offensive player in his own end zone.
Which brings us right back to where we started. The next time you watch a game, try this. Ignore the big collisions. Instead, look for the structure. Watch for that yellow line they show on the screen. That's the 10-yard mark they need to reach. Listen for the announcers to say, it's 3rd down. You'll start to see it's not a random brawl at all. It's a desperate, strategic war for 10 yards, 4 chances at a time. So there you have it. You've got the key. You know the objective, you know the battlefield, and you know the secret rhythm of the downs. All the pieces of the puzzle are right here. So the only question left is, are you ready to watch the game in a whole new way?